Hello, my beautiful Cancers. I'm going to have to turn this off, otherwise I'm going to get a migraine. Voila. Hello, my beautiful Cancers. This is a reading, a mid-April reading regarding love for all Cancer placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. This is an extension of what I did on TikTok. So the mini reading came out. You got Rhiannon, which is the goddess of self-love. And when I was kind of feeling out before it, I was getting a download of, somebody said something pretty bad about you. And I kind of felt like you were really taking it to heart. And it was almost like maybe your lover had heard something poor about you. And so you guys have been kind of struggling there. We're in Mercury retrograde. So if you broke up recently, it happens, especially during this time. Miscommunication is a huge factor right now. So anytime you go out on the internet and try to type out and be a keyboard commando, there's going to be a lot of that going on right now. So I encourage you to just kind of pause and reflect a little bit. Make sure you get your words together before you go speaking or typing things out. But what you need to know is you may have begun to self-doubt, or uncertainty may be a long-running theme in your life. Honor yourself and your needs by spending time to build your confidence. Respect yourself, love yourself. Do not allow others to diminish your self-worth. Remember, if you have been a victim of false witness and gossip, stay steadfast, okay? So in this, the truth will always set you free, and the truth will always come out in this sort of circumstance. So I say just hold tight, and, whatever happens, happens. And so it is. You really don't have any control over the matter. You only have control over, what you say and how you respond to things, right? So we did get the Holy Grail, which to me is a love offering. So I don't know if this person is coming back to you, or I almost feel like this might be like your support network coming back and being like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry this happened. You are definitely the Queen of Swords at this point, which is crazy for you, Cancer, because you don't like to talk about your feelings. But I feel like you're using your intellect, and you're not going to back down from your own truth, which is so, so important for you. As women, we have to stand in our power now. It is time for us to stand in our power and really, express our truth. And sometimes that means our truth is, I'm super sexy, and, I can't help it. That's the way God made me, and there's nothing wrong with me, and I'm devoted to one lover, and I'm sorry if people are jealous or whatever it is. Like, Cancer, that's probably you. Like, you walk around, you're this beautiful, wonderful, loving, you're the mother of all mothers, and you're probably incredibly gorgeous. And if somebody's jealous and cast spells on you by talking gossip, you have to stand in your truth, okay? I do see wish fulfillment on the end of this, but let's get into the full spread to see what your lover is thinking about you, okay? All right. So, I don't know if you're messing with a Scorpio, but the Death card just came up. Or maybe the Scorpio is the one that, when I talk about casting spells, words, how do you put words together? You spell them. And when you speak, you have that vibration. You spell. It's air, breath of life, right? Bottom of the deck, Princess of Swords. So yeah, you're bending the light there to make sure that your voice is heard. Good for you. Go, go, go. I love that for you, okay? What's coming in, this is how the reading starts off. This is how you're presenting yourself, and you're not backing down. And I'm telling you, don't back down. Karma this acts like it just eats away like a hungry hippo, okay? It's going to eat away what's dead and isn't serving you. So if this relationship isn't supposed to work out for you, and this person believes whatever this trash is being talked about you, then so be it. And so it is. And so it will be. You're going to attract someone more amazing and more successful and more beautiful and more sexy than you could ever imagine by letting go of this crap, if this person truly is listening to what these other people are saying and not really valuing and knowing who you are as a beautiful, amazing human. What's coming across is the Four of Swords. Rest and reflect, okay? When I said pause, please pause. You've got your thoughts in here and you're kind of laying them out, and these are the things that happened. So it truly is a time for you to rest and reflect on what's next, okay? The base is watering the seeds that you have planted. So those people that have been there for you for some time, they're supposed to be, right? And you just kind of got to nourish. Here's the thing. When this kind of stuff happens, you just need to kind of defend yourself for sure. But I also have this feeling of like, don't keep rehashing it with people. Like, don't go out and tell the story 50 million times. You know, give yourself 3 times to express the story and how it really actually happened, and then you're done. You're not talking about it anymore. No, you said what you said. You've told the truth. You're not going to rehash it with other people. You're not going to completely, keep talking about the same story and doing the circle over and over again. You're done. So water the seeds you've planted. You've said it 3 times. You're good. Okay. In the past, it looks like with this person, there was a lot of happiness. Now, I will tell you, this was in reverse. So I almost feel like this person, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, this person is in a very, very low place. Okay. In the past, the sun card was flipped upside down. So to me, that's chaos. Like there's nothing going right in this person's life. And it almost feels like they were trying to drag you down with them. In the subconscious, we have the 5 of Swords, which tells me you're standing your ground. Good for you. Like these are all your battles. All right. You told your story 3 times. There's a 4th one there. Okay. Maybe you do it 4 times, but stand your ground. All right. The battle's almost over. Like this is almost past. Like it's not going to come back up again. All right. What happens in the immediate future? We do have the Knight of Pentacles, which tells me there's going to be a new offer coming in, and it could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm feeling Virgo. Maybe even Capricorn. But there's going to be a new offering, and look at him. He's handsome. He's debonair. He's got his money in his hand. He's very chill. He's like, hey, I don't want to bring chaos to you. I just want to bring love and acceptance. How beautiful is that? We love that. We want to feel safe. We want to feel sovereign, right? Spirit's advice is 7 of Swords. Apparently this person was not being honest with you. Yeah, that feeling of like somebody pulling you down. This person was not being honest with you at all. And it made you feel chaotic. A lot of times the 7 of Swords is somebody like grabbing the swords and like running away. But then in another deck that I have, it's like the person, you can't tell if the person is coming or going. So I almost feel like this person really created chaos for you. And I know it hurts because you love people. Like you full on love people so hard. You love people so hard and you love them fully. And this person, I feel like this was a long time coming for you. And what's going on? Okay. Again, earth element. What's going on around you is the Hierophant. So this is Taurus energy, but it feels like you have been really kind of digging deep and asking Spirit for advice, which Spirit loves. You could have some on the other side too, just kind of nudging you, giving you some love, saying it's okay, sister. But I do feel like you are coming forward in your power. And again, speaking your truth. And if you are scared of doing that, you should do it. A wise man told me before that if you are scared, you need to run into your fear. Because chances are on the other side of that is exactly what needs to happen. Okay? In your fears, looks like everything's lining up for you. This can be a hope and a fear. I think this almost feels like a control thing. Like you're excited that you want things to line up for you, but it's also scary because it may not be lining up the way you designed it. It might be the way Spirit has designed it for you. And so you might be feeling like scared that things are happening so quickly with this earth sign that might be coming in. I just encourage you to remain open. This could even be maybe just a friend, right? This could be just a friend that's kind of help nudging you along and supporting your power. But this might be a lover too. Either or. Okay. Final outcome, Wheel of Fortune. I love this card for you. So this is truly, a windfall. You could be getting money. This might be something to do with, Hierophants have to do with corporations. I'm going to go back through and do a business part of this too, because I feel like you need to hear this for your career. But the Wheel of Fortune is pretty much what you've ever, hoped and dreamed of and what you've asked for, kind of a windfall. So you could be like getting this person in your life that is going to give you all your hopes and dreams of what you wanted in stability, in money, excuse me, in, love. Now, I am going to go back over this with business because I feel like you need to hear something about your career. So, what I'm feeling is there's some sort of direction that you were headed in your career. Excuse me. There's some sort of direction that you were headed in your career, and someone kind of ripped the rug out from underneath you in this career move. And this person is used to doing that all the time. And I feel like this was a coworker that you really trusted. And it almost looks like you were on the right path, you're doing your thing, and then all of a sudden they're like, nope, you can't do that anymore. And I feel like with this deception, the person trained you to do something a certain way, and so you continued to do it as you were trained to do it, and you didn't really use you used your more intuition than the knowledge, and so you were just doing with, you were like checking in, checking out, which is fine. You were going in, you were going out. This person pulled the rug out from underneath you, and now, corporate's like, nope, we're done with this. And I feel like corporate is still deciding whether it was you or that person. But I feel like they're going to start pulling. I feel like they're going to pull in your favor, because the Three of Wands means they're going to line you up for something else. And that Wheel of Fortune at the end is really about, but you need to stand in your truth, own your mistake. Like, oh, I made the mistake here, or I didn't cross the T here, or I didn't dot the I here, or I typed that word wrong, or whatever it is. Or maybe you're a barista and you made it wrong. But I don't know where that came from. But I do feel like corporate is looking at you and going, okay, let's move this person. This person has a little more influence, so maybe we need to move them over to another space. So what I would tell you is, cross your T's, dot your I's, make sure that you are, cross your T's, dot your I's, make sure you are, doing the right things and following the rules, and own your mistakes. Yeah, for sure. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to talking to you in a couple of weeks. Toodaloo.